Hello everyone and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be very chill, very relaxed, literally in my pajamas and my slippers. It's 4 p.m. on a Monday and I felt like doing some scrapbooking today, and then I thought might as well film it as well. I did one of these scrapbook with me videos last year and it was super popular. I got a lot of views, so I thought I would do it again because I love scrapbooking. I also bought some new scrapbooking supplies, or stationery supplies as well, I guess. So I thought I would do a little mini haul to like start this video. Basically my favorite store ever, Kikki, has gone into like receivership and I think it's completely shutting down, so I like panic bought a whole bunch of their stuff because Kikki is where I get my little scrapbooks from. These are just such beautiful quality. I got so many questions about it in my last video. You'll see the scrapbook when I get on with the scrapbooking video. But I did purchase 3 more and I am still tempted to go online and buy some more before I put this video up, actually, because I love making scrapbooks for my trips and these are just perfect. I've never been able to find any other scrapbook that I love as much as this one. So if Kikki ain't gonna be around for a while, you know, I'm gonna stock up. Also, I went to Piha on the weekend and I have like this little red Rudolph sunburnt nose. Another favorite from Kikki are these adhesive dots. So they kind of act like almost glue for scrapbooking, but it's super easy because you don't get like glue stuck in your pages or anything like that. My friend Alex also discovered that you can buy these from Kmart though if you're looking for a cheaper alternative, but these had 50% off. I also got this cute little sticker sheet, just some random stickers. Again, this was like $1. I also repurchased my favorite glitter tape from Kikki. I've had this before. I feel like this is really funny. I'm used to being like, oh, this is my beauty product, and now I'm like, oh, this is my tape. I also bought some gold foil numbers just because I have the gold foil letters, which have been really cool, and I usually put them on the front of my scrapbooks. But for this scrapbook that I'm working on at the moment, it has like multiple trips in it, so I just wanted to put 2019 on the front cover. And then I have 3 other things that are not scrapbook related, but I bought them anyway, so I'm going to show you in this haul. I got these cute little Merry Christmas, Eat Merry and Be Happy cards. This is a set of 10 and it cost me like $2. It was so discounted. Great. Save those for next Christmas. I also got some gift cards, but I don't think I'll show them in these videos because I'll give some of them to my friends and they might watch these. Last thing I got was a super cute pen set. I am a sucker for a pretty pen. If it will focus. There we go. Love that. With these scrapbooks though, you do need to use a white sort of gel pen or ink pen, just because it's got black pages. But let's get on into it. Let's get into the scrapbooking part of this video. I'm actually going to start right now by just putting the 2019 onto the cover of the book. I think it looks really cool when you've done that. Oh my gosh, this came with so many sheets of numbers. All I want is 2019 and I have like a million sheets. My camera just cut out, so I had to reset it, turn it on and off, so I might have moved slightly. But I was saying before my camera so rudely cut me off that I think the key to scrapbooking is to just go for it and just really commit and not worry about getting everything in a perfect line or perfectly spaced. Just stick it in there. Here we go. Here we go. 2019. How cool is that? So I have already started on the scrapbook. I've done a few pages. It's got a cute little tie on the side there. So basically this scrapbook is going to be for my trips that I did in 2019. Apart from my Italy trip, which I did a whole like separate scrapbook on. So I think this one is just going to have New York, Las Vegas and Bali in it. So I've started with Las Vegas because that was like the first one. I did this cute little page here with just some like scrapbook paper and then a Kikki quote card that says, at least once a day allow yourself the freedom to think and dream. Albert Einstein. Okay, so this is the first page that I've done so far. I wonder if I hold it up like this you can see. So this is an amazing picture that I took from the view of my balcony at sunrise, where I was staying in Las Vegas. I didn't actually vlog my trip to Vegas, so this is like cool for me to have that memory because usually I'd have a video or a memory of a trip. But yeah, that was just crazy. We stayed at this super swanky hotel. I was there on a work trip for my old job when I was writing a travel story for the magazine, and we just wined and dined, as you will see in all the other photos as well. The only downside was that I had to take like 3 million flights to get there, which is why I have like all these different tickets. On the next page, there are more photos from my hotel and the view out the window. Then I have a little card from the hotel. I like to collect things like this when I'm traveling because they're great for scrapbooking. So I have bits of paper from the hotel, like, you know how they usually put a notepad next to the desk, and then the business card. And then on the other side are tickets. So we went to Absinthe, that's how you say it, which was a really cool like burlesque comedy show thing. It was really cool, so I've got the ticket for that. Then I've got a ticket for the Mob Museum, and I have a random receipt for Chipotle because that was just an exciting time for me, having Chipotle for the first time. We don't have it in New Zealand, so kept the receipt for that, and it looks cute in the scrapbook. The next page, this is the last page that I've done so far. It has a photo of me trying on a $200,000 diamond necklace in Bulgaria. So because we were there as media, we had like a guide taking us around, and someone gave us a tour of the incredible like luxury mall there, and then they just took us into Bulgaria, and they like obviously knew the people working there, and they're like, oh yeah, try on some necklaces. And I was just like, are you kidding? Like, I could buy a house with the diamonds that are around my neck right now. So that is a really, really cool memory. And then over on the other side is I just have a map of downtown Vegas and the front of the brochure for the Life is Beautiful festival, and then my little media wristband for the festival, which is quite cool, a cool thing to keep. It does have this plastic bit in though that I couldn't get off, so it does mean it doesn't like shut properly, but I kind of like that vibe with a scrapbook. Okay, so my Vegas stuff kind of finishes on a half page, which I didn't think out very well. So I'm going to try and create some sort of cool divider page with maybe my plane tickets from Vegas to New York. Okay, this is my definition of organized chaos. So what I've done is gone through all of my New York photos and organized them into kind of relevant piles. So I put all of my Saks photos, I put like kind of like architecture photos, I put my Met photos, and then what I start to do is I collect up any sort of like tickets or maps and things, and I put those into the piles as well. So I've got my Met stuff there, and then I've got Brooklyn Bridge and like War Memorial, because I did that, not War Memorial, 9/11 Memorial, because I did that in the same day. And then I've got in this pile some stuff from when I did the High Line and I went to Glossier and did Greenwich Village. And I think a good place to start for this New York section would be my hotel. So this is a view out my window. It was the most amazing hotel. I absolutely loved that. And then again, I just took a page of their stationery with the hotel name, and I will kind of like stick this on here and jazz it up a bit. This is my favorite photo that I took in New York. It was on the South Timer in Central Park, and I just freaking love it. And I'm gonna put this on its own page and maybe like frame it with a little bit of map like that, just to give it some layer and texture. And yeah, this is the situation we're working with. Fast forward in time, this is the finished page. I think the map turned out really cool, and I've still got some leftover map to use on another page. I ended up sticking a big Metro card here as well, just to like fill it in a little bit. Wrote about how that was my view from my hotel room, and added some cute little Kikki stickers. And this was the page before. It's probably not my favorite page, but I couldn't find my plane tickets to and from New York, so I've just used my little bag tag, which for some reason I had that, and then added some paper with NYC, calendar, just to fill up some space. And yeah, now we are going to move on to the next page, which I thought would be cool to turn into like a little, almost like an architecture feature for New York. So this is the Friends building, if anyone recognizes that, so maybe I'll put that on a page on its own, maybe put in a Friends quote or something. But yeah, I thought just some big photos would be nice to break it up, because with my scrapbooks I like to include these kind of like knick-knacky things, but I also like to make a feature out of like my photos. So if I have a big page like this with lots of stuff going on, I then like to do like a page of an image. my camera battery died, so that time lapse cut very short and you didn't actually see me finish this page. But this is the final result. I love doing this little effect with the washi tape, but I often use tape to either frame an image like this or just to add some like texture down the sides. And I added a little sticker that says "Dream on Dreamer" because it was always a dream of mine to go to New York, so love this. On my next page, we've got some Saks Fifth Avenue goodies and another Central Park photo that I'm going to frame up with some map again. Here's a little close-up of the final result of this page. Again, loving how it turned out. I kind of messed up the alignment of these photos. I think it would have been better if this was like slightly lower down or something, because it kind of covers the pedestrian crossing, which was like a really cool leading line in that image, but that's okay. For now, I think I'm going to leave this video here because my camera battery is flashing again and it's getting very, very dark in here, so I can't actually see what I'm doing. But I hope you liked those little like 3.5 pages that I did in my little stationery haul. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!